Hey everyone, welcome back to Ivy's Gaming. We are still doing Timberborn. We have our little beaver buddies building a lot of stuff. They did a great job last time. They got our warehouses done. They're working on our other warehouses. Still holding up for planks, but we have another 2 plank factories going, so that's good. We have 11 jobs that are open. That's going to be likely, yep, that hauling post in our district center. That's okay. We have a crap ton of maple syrup, which is being obtained from here. So that's going to put that little tapper guy to work. And look at all of our food. We have 7,000, almost 8,000 food. Some of this is maple pastry, so the little beaver boys are going to be super happy. We're going to get some cattail crackers up pretty soon. We had this grist mill, and I thought the power was going to transfer through the warehouse. It did not. So we're reconfiguring that. We're not losing that much on the sunflower seeds because we don't do a whole lot with it anyway. So that's good. And yeah, we ended up having one beaver get sick because they actually did this, and he was working on this when it flooded with the bad tide, which is unfortunate, but you know, don't go over there when there's a bad tide. So other than that, like, we're just working on, oh, they have this other campfire going. That's good. We have a lantern in place. You know, actually, I'm going to move that. And we're going to put the lantern on this other side. You know, that way it can get some houses. Maybe. Actually, trash that. Yeah, I have no idea what we'll do. Like, lanterns, they're nice, but they only do like one space. So what am I getting? I'm getting one house there. I'm getting one house there. I'm not even getting a house. I'm only getting that. So I don't know. We'll reconsider that at some point. We do have this little bulletin board post. We'll put a wind gauge somewhere. That might be something good to put on top of, you know, this. We have a little beaver working in our irrigation, so that's nice. This is actually irrigating. I don't know how much it's technically irrigating. That was really as a test to see if it would work, but we haven't been in a drought for a while. Bad tides don't seem to last as long, and it doesn't like drain our resources as much as a drought does. So let's see what happens with that. All right, so we have the forester in place. I'm gonna replant dead trees just in case. This forester's working hard. So the problem with this is, like, he doesn't have much to do until we start redoing or until we start chopping these trees down. So let's keep him going. We always forget the water pump. That's open. Yep, that's floating in. Let's see, are we getting any contamination? We're getting a little contamination, but I don't think it's enough to impact the beavers. It's like 2%. I think that's okay. And we're flowing down here. Like, we'll close these floodgates. That's going to cut this off. We'll clean this water out. We did get an autosave. And then, as you see, once this starts filling up, it'll start doing like what we talked about last time. This will start filling up because that's full. Once this gets full, then it'll start putting more water over here. So you can already see it's flowing in here, but not enough. Check the contamination. Still 2%. That's okay. You know, we're gonna lose this one little beaver. Why are you sleeping and starving? We have plenty of beds. wild. He just fell asleep on the ground instead of going home. He works at a lumberjack flag. That's bizarre. And he's dehydrated. I wonder why he worked all night. Oh wow. We just hit a new goal. Alright. So this is up. Let's get that going. We're gonna set that for cattail root. That's not even set for obtain. It should be. We want always to have that. We're gonna set this to obtain. Yeah, building lacks power. That's fine. We know what building it is. Still only one beaver that's unwell. That water contamination is down to like 1%. So it's still gonna, it's flushing all of this out. Get a little bit more going through here. Now I want to put those like stream gauges everywhere just so I can see what we have going on. 1.6. My God, we're gonna get so much power from those when we actually build those. I still don't know if I want... Yeah. So we're going to lose some because we have some through here. I almost want to just do this. If we do this one, I'm going to put these as levees and then just put a floodgate in. Kind of like what we did down here. Because this is a lot of water that we're losing out this way. And I don't really want to lose that water that way. Alright, so they did get that one. We're gonna put in this dam here. Path. We want that connected. Oh, it did stop. No, it's still going. So the reason why is this is only 2, so it's restricting the flow. This is 1, but it still will flow up and push against here. I think if we put in... What do we need? Is that gonna flood that whole thing if we do a single floodgate? Do not really want the water going through there though. That was a bad part about them. Like, them taking this out, I was not prepared for. I do that at 1, that should push back, and it still should flood, so... Yeah, let's do those. We're gonna change these out. We're gonna destroy that path. And we're gonna move this forward, and we're gonna put in a couple levees. to put in a single floodgate. And for that, we may as well... Do I want to destroy that now? I do want to destroy that. I don't like the way this turned out. So we're going to do levee. And then we're going to do a dam. So I took that dam out, but I didn't know. If we do a floodgate, we can keep that at 0.5. But then they can't get across. Let's just do a dam for the ease of getting across there. Think if I block this off with these levees and this floodgate, it should just backflow and it'll just be a dead end, similar to what we did here. Still hate that that is going that way. They are pretty quick and efficient, though. I'm sad that I'm going to have to lose some logs for these dams. Maybe we can get them to pick it up pretty quickly. They are picking these up. Alright, well, we should be okay. Wow. We hit 20 happiness. Cattail roots. Wheat. Alright, so now we need to get up here. Trying to figure out the best way to get here. Obviously, like we could just do stairs. That takes one set of stairs. And we end up taking on all those. Still haven't gotten power here yet. They haven't cleaned those up yet. They're doing that. $5, $15. Yeah, I mean, we can wait a bit for that. Yeah, they can't reach that because we took those stairs out. Ugh, dog barking. They are happy with their campfire. Yeah, like we're gonna be really good on food here shortly. The next thing is like shrubs and lantern. So they have shrubs. We need lanterns, scarecrows, bulletin pole, which we'll build. Yep, still haven't gotten that crap. Getting that. Can't reach that. Get that taken care of. What do we need? Metal blocks. I mean, we're doing well on this stuff. We don't have any metal blocks because they're immediately going into here. But what's our scrap metal look like? 305. We could probably put in another smelter, and that would be pretty good. Yeah, I'm really happy with what they're working on. Like, this one's almost done. For that apartment complex, that's going to be really good. They're going to be so happy. Irrigation's nice. It didn't add any to this side, so I kind of want to find a dead spot and do some irrigation at some point. But yeah, like we have trees going. We'll get some lumberjacks in here. That'll help with a little bit more. This one is fully planted. We need no trees here. Because he just can't reach them. Which is weird that he can't reach them there, but whatever. Oh, we got a few more that we can take out here. Like we can put a couple lumberjacks here, a couple lumberjacks here. Now that that's not needing to be planted, we can get him on another job. We have 9, and that's going to be 8 of those in the district center. I am very interested in seeing them build these. That is in place. They get all this garbage here. Nope. But they are almost. So we have 7 more logs. 5, 3. So 2 more beavers will go there, and we can shut that back down. And it's going to be the same as this. You just got one thing. It's 1 high, so it's not going to back up tremendously far. Two logs, the last beaver, and then we close this. Awesome. With that top priority. It's a shame that they have to bring it all the way back to a warehouse before building something. Are they getting to those? No. And why not? Because it's wheat? 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 Our wheat storage is full, so they're not picking up any of that. And the grist mill's not working, so we're not using that. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Alright. Watch this. Levy. 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 So all it did was it just dumped it all down on the ground. And it put it all right there. So all of our wheat is now in the water. We have 20 wheat, but that's fine because now we can build this high power shaft. We'll put that on priority, that on priority. Pick up your log. Pick up after yourself, beavers. All right, so now we need this. If we put a stair in here, we still need to go around. If we build a platform, it's still taking out like 4. Go around. It's still a lot. And of course the warehouse has this central door, so that doesn't help us no matter what. If we take out 2 here, that might be the best option. Cancel them all. I thought that was really clever having that one spun around, but now it's kind of like, eh. Hey, why don't we be clever? Because we can't get through there. Take out 5 if we go around here. Or we take out that path. We put in stairs. We uproot this 1. They're gonna take him out. And then that allows us to set that. No. No, because we still need power up here. So we have the grist mill. Can't set it back because we need the power. Can't set it back here because the power. Like, that would be totally cool. I wish. Can't offset it. Takes It would be amazing if they made it to where, like, if you were adjacent to warehouses, you only had one door. Think of that. Like, I'm just thinking about if I added on a warehouse to an existing building, and then we just expanded the building, so now you've made it bigger. That would be okay if they added that to it. Then I'd still have, like, this, but it would just be one doorway. You go one doorway and you can still, like, work in there. So we need power to go up. I think I have an idea. Let's see if this works. So we take that path out. Platform. Platform. Platform, platform. Stairs. Can we put a shrub in under there? No, the shrubs are too big. So that's gonna end up being wasted space. Hammock? Bench? So you can't put anything under these single? Alright, where do we have a single? Yeah, we can put one in there. A lot of levels. All the way down. Alright. Can we put bench? Yes. Can we put a hammock? Yes. No shrub. No lantern. But a bench. That at least makes that path useful. Alright. So that's what we'll get them building. And then we have to take that out and that out. Demolish that. High priority. Oh, we got a second contaminated beaver. How did you get contaminated? Where did you even go? Do you get contaminated from hanging out on this? I mean, that's literally the only place we have contamination. And if that's the case, maybe we need to put in some of these blockades, the contamination barriers. Nothing to do in range. Nice, good job. No other things need to be done there. Cool. So let's get rid of this cutting area. Nothing doing here. I'll have to keep an eye on this and see if they get contaminated just by working in there. We do need bad water storage. And if that does become an issue, yeah, we'll have to put in some barriers. I know, last episode I was like, oh, we don't need a healer's hut. Our beavers aren't being contaminated. But we do need this, and we need this powered. That has to be a high priority. So we need some planks here. Our planks are finally starting to move up. Our treated planks have been stalled, mostly because we don't have planks. Oh, that. There we go. Okay, cool. Nice. They built that. Collected all that. So this should be closed. The water rippling around. So it's gonna re-level. It's got one through here, one through there. So yeah, I think levees for the rest of this would be a good idea. That's gonna be for bad water as well. That's already a top priority. This is going to supply. And this is going to obtain. One metal, no metals. So yeah, our metal blocks, like the smelter's really slowing us down. Yeah, it's not that we don't have enough metal. We have 312 scrap metal. No recipe selected. Alright, well, you're doing cattail flower. Then really we need this to be cattail roots. And this to be wheat. And then you're doing cattail flower, and you're doing wheat flour. And that's fine. They'll eventually empty each of those out. So you're doing maple pastries, you're doing bread, you're doing bread. As soon as that cattail one goes online, we're going through a lot of wheat flour, but that's because we haven't had these running in like an entire cycle. So we're flat backed up here. We have an entire warehouse full of wheat. Bread is still looking good though. So yeah, cattail cracker up. We need a wheat warehouse. Hey look, we got one of these done. A little bit of cleanup here and there. We're gonna destroy these. Mainly because we don't need them. And then when they come back, we could probably just not synchronize that one. Like, I'm not really wanting to change the flow, but I'm hoping like it'll split that flow. .6. Let's see what happens when I close that. Doesn't change it. Man, these haulers really get to it. Yeah, clean all that up. I'll figure something out with that in the future. Oh, hey. Got power? Why are you not working? Well, I guess it is the end of the day. It'd be cool if they could build that down diagonal. I was just thinking, like, maybe I should put a shrub or something in there. I mean, they're working all the time, right? Nope, can't be reached. Like, it makes me want to just pull out the power. At some point, we'll be caught up on flour again. When these warehouses are full of flour and stuff, that's going to be a great idea. We want to obtain cattail flour. This one is wheat flour. We want to obtain wheat flour. What we've done is this is always going to be holding wheat, so they're always going to be working. These are always going to be holding wheat flour and cattail flour, so they're always going to be working. That's the idea of how we have that set up. And you can see the wheat is now going to be harvested, dumped over here. This is kind of a supply. I think that's how I had these all set up. No, I just had it accept goods. So some of these things are obtained, and there's a reason. It's because it's the closest thing. This one does supply to other warehouses. We don't have dandelion warehouses yet, but we will. There we go, right there. I don't know why the top one says it's too far from the district. I guess because bottom one's been built already. How do we look? 3 metal blocks. And it takes a while. It's 4 hours per block. So what does it do with the block? Oh, he brought it over here just to bring it back over there. Jesus. But that's because these are set to obtain. Still waiting on planks. So planks is still one of those things that we really need. We're at 242 though, so we have 8 jobs. That's got to be our hauler. Okay. We don't have water flowing through here anymore. That's good. Bad tide approaching. Like, I really like that the water does come through here. I almost want to put in another levee. Just so it's less. I want it to go out this way more, but I'm worried that it's gonna flood. It won't go this way, it has to go this way, and this is already 2. Still want to make sure these are working. That one's 58. Wow. One of those is really flying, the other one is not so much. I wonder if part of that is from the showers. They're not really using these. Well, let's see if they actually have been. Wet fur. Most of them do have wet fur, but it doesn't seem like they're really using these showers very much. Let's take these out. Yeah, and this one might not be working just because it's so close to this slot, this spot here. When we get dynamite, I'm gonna put a piece of dynamite here. That may speed that up. But like our power supply is only 120, or we only need 120. We're making twice as much, so. Alright, so we prioritize this building by haulers. We want food going all the time. You can see our lumber starting to go down a little bit because we're more efficient with our plank construction. So because they're doing more of that, we're going through that. But look at all these lumberjacks. They're just working away. We still have 12 jobs not accounted for with 9 babies, 10 babies. Back to 11 job, 10. One here. I bet we lost. Yeah, another hauler. Alright, so we only have 2 contaminated beavers. It looks like working in here does not make them contaminated. He must have gone through some kind of weird area that we had some backed up somewhere. Oh, they are starting to build these little beaver huts. So that's good. Well, not beaver hut, beaver statues. And then we're 1.8 days away from bad tide. Our blueberries. Are our blueberries full? Yes. Like, there is literally nothing else we can do with berries. So, I think I don't need a gatherer over here. We already have this gatherer. So, we're going to get rid of this flag. And the idea behind this is if we're going to put somebody to work, let's put in another lumberjack flag. Let's uproot all of these bushes. We don't need them. We don't need any of those. We don't need any of those. So we'll make that a top priority. Get rid of. I wonder. Let's see. Forester. That does not help much. Mainly because we have the path. But we do that. We can put that in right there. That gets everything. We replant those, so we can replant all of these here. Make all those chestnut trees. So we take those out. We replant these with chestnut trees. When the lumberjacks are done. So let's just uproot these. That's not going to make us lose any. We won't. They're just going to be demolished. We'll demolish that too. So it's like some of the water while it was growing. I don't know if it's just because it fluctuates or how it does it. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad. You know, if we did irrigation up top here, that might be an option for us and just have more trees up here. I'm going to build in steps just to see what the range is. If we put that in. Oh yeah. I can definitely get more. That one won't. That one will. Okay, that's bizarre. Let's go ahead and mark these for uprooting as well. Thought I marked those. High priority. Did not. It's so weird. This one will not go up there, but this one does. You know, if we do irrigation, this spot will be here. That might be something to look into. Let's just put a road across, see what we have. We put that in here. Yeah, you can see, like, he covers that entire area. Just by doing that. I like that better. We're gonna destroy that. And then the idea is we can put in irrigation here and do like this entire area with more trees. I still want to put in these as chestnut trees. Alright. So pause that. First thing we do, drop that down. Next thing we do is watch. Contamination. We don't have these synchronized because we didn't put anything in. That's fine. Flushes that. These are synchronized. Boom. So that water just poured right in, pushed everything through. That's still looking good. Yeah, I really want to work on irrigation. I think that that's something that is interesting to check into. You know, we put this spot here, over here, and that'll really be helpful. We can block this off with those barriers so that we don't get bad water coming through any of this. How much does that cost? 1 metal and 5 planks. So that'd be a lot of work through there, but we can do it. All right. Now that that's up and done, chestnut trees through here. And then we will remove cutting for that. Remove cutting. Okay. I can't believe that's too far. Like, they can harvest them. They can plant those. Like, he had no problem planting those, but you can't remove them. Yeah, I was like, oh god, what did we do? So we did remove that. You know, we can put in some barriers here. And keep water from flowing into that. That wouldn't be bad. Alright, still have 9 jobs. Should be, yep, 8 plus 1. Spatterdog. So we are grilling potatoes. We are grilling chestnuts. We are grilling spatterdog. Do we want to grill more potato? We are full. So, no. Like, we're in a good place for all of our grills. Chestnuts are a little low. Don't know why. Let's see, lumberjack. Gatherer flag. The gatherer cannot get all of those chestnuts. Those are maple chestnuts. And we have a lot of dandelions now. Like this gatherer can't do much until the dandelions are all like taken care of. There's no warehouse, is what I'm trying to say. No power because no wind. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're building this tower with all the gear and the power. That's great. I think I put explosives somewhere. There we go. So explosives will start filling that up. Have we built any? No. Okay. Still just 2 sick beavers. That's okay. Flying. Just waiting on planks. Planks are there. 9 babies. 0 free beds. 7 jobs. Okay, well, we should still be good. Right, forgetting that we need to make sure that all of our food supplying things are on at least medium priority. I'm gonna put that on medium just because we don't need that much. No, I'll put it on that. And then this one is like super high. It doesn't need to be super high. Any farmhouses down here? No. Alright. So we talked about putting in a field down here. That is marked for cutting. So let's get a lumberjack flag. We'll put it in. We'll make it high priority. Make it a high priority workplace. And then once he's done and has chomped everything out of there, then we can start doing some other work. We may even prepare for having dynamite. And then we're going to mark these for cutting as well. Unfortunately, you can't dynamite trees. And then, let me see. Will this let us put a trail over this? Yeah. No point in marking those for cutting when we don't need to cut them. Clean up. Alright, this path is ready to go in. And he can't get up there yet because we don't have those stairs, so we'll make that just a high priority. We're doing pretty good on high priority stuff, not making it too crazy. Make pastries. We're not doing cattail cracker. Man, we are full of chestnuts. Like, that's where all of our stuff is. Look at this. I love seeing that. And then sunflower seeds are slowly starting to creep up. And I'm still not sure we have... What do we have here? They're stored in... Well, we have them in a warehouse. I just don't know where right now. So this one should be set to supply. Oh, we made that sunflower. Okay. Maybe let's do one more. We really didn't need it. We needed 9, so we did it, like, we minus that one. But just like here, we didn't, and I don't know. I think we disincluded something somewhere, but I don't know what. I mean, that's a good spot for it. And just put in a large warehouse. That technically gives us a pretty easy way of getting in there to that level. But we'll make that sunflower seeds. Man, I cannot believe that they're just blasting through that. Kind of want more power. And I want to get those done. Yeah, nothing else is really prioritized. Oh, they did get this Lido done. It's actually being used. Nice. We got 0.3 day of bad water. We're looking pretty good. We didn't even pause this one this time around. Water's looking really good. Look at this. We are at 0 depth. No, 0.29. I looked at the current thinking that was the depth. Yeah, we're like over a quarter. So good shape. Those are all taken care of, so we don't have to worry about those anymore. Alright, bad tide ended. You can see our wheat struggles in this area every time because of the bad water. That might be an option for the barrier along this route. Or we just, again, you know, anytime bad water comes in, maybe we look into building this up. We build like a huge waterfall. We can have it where the water flows out this way, but if it's bad water, we open some floodgates and just let it flow this way. And if it goes this way, it'll just go off the map. But yeah, that's an option. We can't control this one as much, but we could still do something similar. Just build it across this way, and it just goes that way. We don't have automation still. I'm still resisting getting any of the mods, so this is just plain vanilla, no mods. Kind of let it rock and roll on its own. what's our next thing that we want to work on? I think maybe in the next episode we work on the tower a little bit more, see if we can top that out while they're finishing up maybe like these warehouses. That should probably be an option. And then we'll definitely start into dynamite. Like, we have almost everything we need. Move that up to a higher priority. That's why we haven't made any, because we don't have power. That should be a high priority. This should be a high priority. So really everything we're building now is dynamite, more power, getting this forestry back up, and everything else is, you know, lower priority unless we're cleaning stuff up. Still need some bulletin boards, lanterns, hammock. So yeah, I know I'm making everything high priority, but those are the things that we really want done, and that's what we'll work on next time. So I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I'm really enjoying playing it. If you have any tips or comments, please feel free to leave them below, and also give me a like and subscribe. All right, well, thank you everybody. Have a great day.